Good morning, City Kids, and welcome to this latest episode of City Kids Newsflash. And we have got some hot gossip, some breaking news for you this morning. Jesus Christ has just announced that he is leaving. That's right, Jesus has announced to his closest friends that he is going away. Nobody knows for sure where he's going or what he's planning to do next, but he has broken it to his 12 closest disciples that he is going away and they can't follow him yet where he's going to go. We've sent our fly-on-the-wall journalist Becky, who has been granted exclusive access to Jesus and his 12 closest disciples, and we join her live from outside of the meal that they're sharing together in the city of Jerusalem. Becky, can you give us any more details?
Thanks, Jamie. That's right, I'm just here outside the room where Jesus and his best friends are enjoying their evening meal. And it's actually quite a somber mood in there. You see, Jesus is saying that he is leaving soon. You know, he's saying to his friends, don't let your hearts be troubled, but trust in God and trust in me. He's saying that he's leaving. In fact, he's saying he's going to his Father's house. Surely he means God's house, doesn't he? Heaven? Wow. Well, Jesus isn't just saying that he's going to heaven. He's saying he's going to heaven to prepare a room for those who love him. Hey, that means me. That means Jesus is in heaven getting a room ready for me. That's incredible, isn't it? I can't wait to see what it looks like. That surely is a reason to celebrate, isn't it? But the mood in there is still quite sad. You see, Thomas is saying, Jesus, I don't understand. Doesn't Thomas always doubt? Thomas says, I don't know where you're going, so how can I know the way? Well, he does actually have a point, doesn't he? I mean, how do we get to heaven? It's not like I've seen road signs outside. Well, Jesus is saying once again, using an I am statement to help us understand. He says, I am the way, and I am the truth, and I am the life. The only way to the Father is through me. Well, it's clear from the chat that's happening behind me that Jesus is leaving life on earth. He's going to a place beyond this existence, in fact, beyond time as we know it. Jesus is saying he's going somewhere and he expects us to come soon. I mean, maybe not today or even tomorrow, but one day Jesus is expecting us there. That's why he's getting a room ready for us. In fact, Jesus is saying that our home, our forever home, is in heaven. And whilst we live here on the earth now, in our homes, feeling like this is what's most important, actually, Jesus is saying this is only for a short time. The time that we'll live in our home in heaven is forever. He's saying that the time on earth is just a fraction of the life that we'll live. But how do we get there? I mean, how do we make sure we're going the right way to get to heaven? I mean, we only get one shot, don't we? Well, Jesus tells us, he says, I am the way. In fact, he says, I'm the only way. He says that if we want to get to that forever home in heaven with him, that incredible place, then he's saying, follow him, trust him, live your life for him, do the things that he did and say the things that he would say. In fact, go the places that he says. Say yes to him when he tells you what to say or what to do. Let's put our lives on the line for Jesus because after all, this life is just temporary compared to all of the life that we could have in glory with Jesus. Our forever home, where we really belong. When we get home and we can rest, we can relax, and we can really be ourselves, that place, and only that place is heaven. That's where we belong. Well, kids, if we want to get to heaven, to that incredible room that he's preparing for us, then we need to make sure we're on the right path, don't we? We need to trust in God, we need to follow him, and we need to follow Jesus, because he is the way, he's the truth, and he's the life, that forever life. Jamie, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Becky, for that exciting, really helpful report. Well, we promise we are going to be covering every inch of this story and we'll keep you up to date with any new information as soon as it comes to us. Now, in other news, children all around Bristol have been sending in their arts and crafts and creations to the City Kids new studio for us to see. Here we can see an amazing cross painting, which is done by Noah, and a beautiful decorated jar that his brother Jeremiah has made. Boys, those are absolutely fantastic. We're delighted to look at those. Thank you for sharing them with us. We've also got something from one of our youngest viewers, David, who sent in this incredibly artistic handprint that he's done. Boys, thank you so much for sending those in. If there's something that you'd like to see featured on the next episode of City Kids Newsflash, then get your mums and dads to email it to citykids@citychurch.org.uk. That's all for this week. See you soon.